Today's video, we're continuing our Red France series, and something happened. India got into a fight with France. It was a fight over trade, with France demanding, free access to ports and free trade, right? While India doesn't like the idea of free trade, they just want to make money off the trade, and they don't want to give every port French access, only a few. This causes a few problems, but India declares their own alliance, which basically, not long after the Egyptian Commune, the Democratic Republic of Congo, Mozambique, decides to join, followed by Iraq and Kuwait, followed by China. But then they offer nations who decide to betray independence. So then we have South Africa decides to go, Kenya and Tanzania and Somalia, Ethiopia, Yemen, everywhere on Saudi Arabia. Basically, yeah. And then this, with the potential being seen. Seeing how this is split, that gives an advantage to the nations again. But before any other nation decides to leave, they decide to grant statehood to what puppets decide not to leave. This includes them, and them. And at this point, Iran takes advantage of the situation to annex their puppet. They're waiting for one alliance to start to fall around them to start an expansionist campaign. But as you can tell, they're pretty strong at this point. Well, in Europe, you can see how it's all pretty much them. See how the world's divided. You see the Balkans, they're divided. But they are willing to go after Iran. With a coup being attempted in Germany, but it failed, and France. With Russia wanting to expand into its nations, Germany's not very for that. With Libya deciding to join the North African Commune. And India allows one interesting thing. They allow the unification of two nations, which leads to it. East Africa and Somalia and Ethiopia decide to unite to form the Horn of Africa, the Horn of African Union, which is a big one. Well, as you can see, a lot looks to happen. With Switzerland refusing trade with the communists, maybe not refusing it, but the trade they engage with, they don't like how Switzerland exists. Not enough to make them not want to do this, which ends up happening. An attack is launched. Not a fast one, an annexation is launched. With France annexing this, Italy annexes this. Well, as you can see, Switzerland stopped existing, with France and Germany taking most of the country, as they all needed some expansion to benefit their economy, and they decided this was the best thing to do, because communism's hard to control the economy. While in South America, the Guianas decide to unite, making the Guianan Republic, which is pretty big. With two new nations deciding to join the commune back, which are these two. Now, as you can see, there's two communist alliances now. With Iran in a troubled position. Can't expand anyway. Unless, let's say, somewhere like Turkey decides to leave the alliance and does this, which they don't do. Well, nobody's probably thinking about it either. With this Caucasian Republic in the Caucasus deciding to join the North Caucasian Republic, join the Caucasian Republic, expanding it. And as you can see in this region, not really much will happen. Well, German and French control is still contested a bit. Well, it's probably 1984, and that's pretty much, not 1984, 1986. Well, that's pretty much all for today's video, because it basically did all their goals. And that's pretty much all for today's video. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Wild Mapper out, but not until you subscribe. Bye, guys!